Hi guys, welcome back to my rabbit hole of K-pop. I am Atomic Rabbit. Alright, I already watched the TXT concept trailer when it was published because I wasn't in the mood to record anything at that time. So I already watched it, but I watched it only once. And then they dropped a shooting sketch as well. So I thought I will keep that for when I feel up to recording again, which is today. I will also include the concept trailer because I just want to watch it again because there was so much happening in it and I was kind of shocked by it. So yeah, that's how it is. Let's go. There is something very special about TXT, which I can't quite put my finger on yet. It's not only the fact that they're very, very good at dancing, at rapping, at singing, that they're all-rounders. It's not just that. And it's not their concept either, which is amazing because it is so mind-blowing. But it's the five of them together. There's something sort of magical about them. they have a specific kind of pull, they have a specific kind of charm, but they radiate a specific kind of energy as well, which is probably the reason why they can carry this concept, why they can carry this magical world that they have going on, which is why they're getting to carry all these different, very heavy stories. You can't give anyone the fairy tales that these guys are getting. I don't know if Big Hit or Hype or whatever the company is called now selects their artists on power, but for some reason they have collected the members for TXT and the members for Enhypen, and both these groups are so powerful that they actually outshine the magnitude of their concepts. And I'm not including BTS in this because BTS is something different. They have a power in music and not necessarily the concept line, because the storyline behind BTS is very impactful, but it's very different because it is based on real life situations. Whereas the concepts that TXT and Enhypen carry are fairy tales based on human experience. They are based on real life things, but come from imaginary worlds. So there's a deeper level into it. And you have to be very, very powerful to be able to carry these concepts. And what I've seen with TXT is that they are growing into this. They are growing as artists, they are growing as people. And I think that their stories are growing with them. And I don't know if it's a combination of the two, if they get to do the next step and they're ready for it, or if it's the next step that they get that is making them grow even more as artists. But I have kind of seen them sort of grow because I have looked into them before, since they are part of Big Hit. So naturally from BTS, TXT was the next step. So I have seen more of them than many of the other groups and artists that I have on this channel. And it already hit me before that they were very powerful, but at the time of Puma, for me, they weren't all as connected to it as they are now. Whereas now I've seen in, I think it was Puma must have been a year ago. I'm sorry for not keeping track of that as much as and this is, again, this is my personal feel. This is my personal experience. This is in no way a fixed opinion or a fact. This is just my personal interpretation. So you might have a very different feel about this, and that is also very valid. This is just me sharing my experience of all this. So for me, at the time of Puma, the one that the most carried the whole thing was Yeonjun. And that is also one of the things that I have gotten from the very beginning, is that the 4 other members of TXT still had to grow maybe into this. And it was mostly Yeonjun that was the base of it all. Whereas ever since, it became more. I felt like Yeonjun was taking bigger steps towards progress than the others did, which is probably not for a lack of investment in, it's just some people are quicker than others. That is also very normal. And his pace was just, I don't know, maybe he was more centered or more sure of himself or steadier, or had already gone through, I don't know. It's just, for me at that time, I felt like they had a lot of growing to do still to really, really carry their concept. Maybe because they found their world. It was with the miniso, with Blue Hour, that I really thought, okay, this is it. This is their moment. They're in their strength now. They have found their source of strength and they have confidence in this. And now this is just mind-blowing. So I feel like they have reached that level of certainty within themselves as a group. There's really, really a lot of power in this. And it's not the concept, it's them. All right, let's see this next part.
이번 앨범 한눈회장 프리즈의 첫 번째로 나올 컨셉 트레일러 영상을 찍기 위해 왔는데요. 촬영 1일차고요. 제가 그 시작을 끊게 됐습니다. 제가 얼음을 밟고 올라와서 상대에게 격파하는 그런 씬입니다. 화공에서 정을 취하는 거다 보니까 영화에서 보는 것처럼 스펙타클하게 뭔가 제 몸에 안 따라주는 것 같아서 그거 맞추는 게 조금 처음에 어려웠는데 그래도 와이어 팀에서 오신 분들이 되게 조언도 많이 해주시고 팁도 많이 주셔서 그게 잘 나온 것 같아요.
Like this trailer is action movie and music. It's
오락실에서
amazing.
이제 얼음 위에 뛰쳐나오는 장면을 먼저 촬영합니다. 이번 앨범이 한눈회장 프리즈잖아요. 컨셉에 맞게 도망치듯이 연기하고 있어요.
Wow. My God. Wow.
진짜 옷을 계속 4층에서 1층에서 떨어뜨리고 다시 들어오고 이런 좀 거대한 작업이 동반된 안무라서 많은 분들이 같이 고생을 해주셨는데 이걸 보면 신기할 거예요. 어떻게 저게 점프되지라고 할 수 있는 비하인드를 보면은 박수를 치지 않을까.
It's the way they filmed it.
진짜 그 소리가 지구에서 가장 센 말벌 같은 느낌. 진짜 엄청나거든요. 그 부분만 잘 반복하면 갑시다.
So it's the way they filmed it that made it look like it was rewinded, but it actually wasn't. Wow.
위에다가 주시면 안 돼요? 이 유리?
Wow.
다리가 있으면 이렇게 딱 이제 기울여져서 저희가 중심을 보고 이렇게 뒤로 이렇게 올라가는 장면인데 연준이 형만 유일하게 딱 이렇게 잡고 멤버들을 보여주려고 이렇게 휴닝이한테 딱 손을 내밀었지만 휴닝이도 이제 손 놓치고 떨어지고 연준이 형만 남아있는 4명은 다 굴러서 나락으로 가는 약간 그런 내용인데 한 명쯤은 좀 더 리얼하게 하기 위해서 와이어를 잡고 진짜 끌리는 그런 연출 해봤습니다.
Wow.
제가 뒷구르기 하는 거 보여드릴까요? 여기 끝에도 등이 끝까지 굴러가면 키워진다.
That is so difficult to roll like that.
아 중간에 이거 어지러워서
It's really difficult.
아무튼 펀트 준비하면서 재능을 찾았습니다. 뒷구르기 한 10번 이상 쭉쭉쭉 가더라고요.
저는 컨셉 트레일러 1일차 촬영 퇴근을 합니다. 이따가 스턴트 멤버분이 활약하는 그 씬이 있어가지고 저는 먼저 귀가를 하게 됐고요. 파이팅 했으면 좋겠고 스턴트 멤버들 다치지 않고 해줬으면 좋겠습니다.
네, 저희 이제 컨셉 트레일러 촬영 1일차 마쳤고요. 저희는 먼저 섹션으로 퇴근하도록 하겠습니다. 고맙습니다.
촬영 서로 시작해서 저를 끝으로 이렇게 촬영이 마무리가 되었고요. 내일 2차 촬영이 남았으니까 푹 자고 촬영 준비도 잘 하고 오도록 하겠습니다. 멋있게 나올 것 같으니까 우리 마음분께서 기대 많이 해주셨으면 좋겠어요. 그럼 내일 봐요. 안녕.
오늘은 이제 오락실에서 스타트 좀 이따가 1층에서 포토신을 촬영할 예정입니다.
왼바람 말이면 오른바람은 말이 편해 이럴지라도 몰라 세상 모든 게 사랑과
이거는 합성되는 저희는 점프를 했다가 허리를 꺾고 돌아오다가 느리게 배속돼서 연준이 형 주위에서 저희가 춤을 추고 있는 것처럼 보이고 또 연준이 형 춤을 따로 따서 그 사이에 연준이 형이 춤을 추는 것처럼 되는
와우.
CG가 들어가는 작업입니다.
와.
솔직히 말하시는 분들 아시겠지만 MMA 때 아우트로 퍼포먼스를 했던 그 장면이랑 오버랩 되는 부분이거든요. 제가 사실 똑같이 해요.
Wow. To keep your cool while doing that. That's a big ass screen.
저희는 지금 컨셉 트레일러 마지막 근무 씬을 찍고 있는데요. 저는 이게 그나마 제일 쉬운 것 같아요. 좀 노력으로 할 수 있는 것들이라서 그런지 빠르게 저희가 잘 찍고 있는 것 같아서 다행이고 열심히 해서 마무리하고 가보도록 하겠습니다. 화이팅!
혼돈의 장 프리즈 첫 번째 컨셉 트레일러 잘 마무리했습니다. 열심히 준비했거든요.
촬영도 이틀간 하고 리허설도 하루 따로 잡고 되게 오랜 기간까지 준비했잖아요.
정말 많이 드렸어요.
맞아요, 진짜 이게 되나 싶었는데 이게 되더라고요, 진짜.
불편한 거 없어요.
정말 이게 간절하면 다 되는구나 라는 생각이 제일 먼저 들었습니다. 이렇게 준비한 만큼 저희 부하분들도 재밌게 따라줬으면 좋겠습니다.
편집이랑 취재 들어가면 멋있을 것 같습니다.
멤버분들 고생하셨습니다.
고생하셨어요. 고생 많이 해주세요.
바이바이.
안녕. 아침 식사 먹으러 가요.
These fourth generation artists, sometimes I think, how are you even human to be able to do all of this and to carry it out? But I also know that it is humanly possible to do these things. It takes a lot of effort and it takes a lot of dedication. But if you love what you do, then all of this is actually really, really possible. I think that may be the thing that they've grown into. Like a level of comfort after all this time where they can concentrate on doing all of this. Like they're still the same people, but acting and dancing and carrying this, and I make it look like it's done backwards or you're falling off a bridge or rolling off it and all of that. You have to be at a certain level of confidence to be able to do that and to make it look like that. Because yes, CGI, editing, but that doesn't work if your subject doesn't do exactly what you want it to do. And they have been able to do this and to make it look like that and to make it look like an action movie, but a music concept trailer, because these guys are that good. This is quality level that just I want to have in my life. K-pop is that level, and not everything is perfect. But if there is anything that reaches a certain level of perfection in my book, K-pop is there. There is that. I never thought I would be able to find my standards anywhere in the world, because I've been so deceived by anything around me. And then there's South Korea and K-pop. And all of a sudden, perfection seems to be nothing more than normal, which is possibly also one of the reasons that I'm attracted so much to all of this. Anyway, that was it for TXT. In another edition of Rabbit airing out her thoughts. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'm grateful for your presence here. I hope you enjoyed it. Please feel welcome and free to join my virtual couch anytime you want. I will see you on the next one. Annyeong.